So springtime is a very interesting time of the year. Here in Wisconsin, sometimes spring doesn't even happen. We oftentimes go from 20 degrees to 70 degrees. It's freezing out there today, but regardless, spring is here, and I wanted to talk to you about the body, and I want to talk to you about its relationship to the seasons, specifically using 5-element theory. Now, if you've never heard of 5-element theory, I wanted to clarify that. 5-element theory is an understanding that the Chinese developed about how the world works, and that there's different aspects of the world, the natural world this is, that all work in harmony and unison, and they basically create and generate one another, and there's interrelationships between them. And what they discovered is that those same elements also exist in the human body. And I wanted to focus on one of those specifically. But first of all, let's talk about the 5 elements. First of all, you have the fire element. Secondly, you have the earth element. Third, you have the metal element. Fourth, the water. And fifth, wood. Now, each of those elements corresponds to a different organ internally, where that organ is either really doing well, or if you have a weakness there, it really struggles. The liver in particular is the organ that has to do with the time of spring and has to do with the time of the wood element. Having said that, springtime is therefore a really good time to do some cleansing of the liver. But make sure the temperature is at least 50 degrees or more. And when you're eating things for spring, things you want to think about are those things that are basically in their early beginning. For example, sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, barley sprouts, sprouted nuts, things of this nature, where that first spark of a plant is breaking the surface of the soil. If you really think about that first sprout, apparently, I think we could probably verify this scientifically, but from what I've heard, there's 2 leaves to every single plant on the planet when it starts. And it starts, and if you think about this incredible power that a plant from a little seed, and it breaks the outside surface of the seed, and it pushes through the soil, and there's these 2 leaves that then eventually split and break the surface of the soil, and then the plant grows. And these 2 leaves are the beginning. That's really the essence of liver function. So if your liver is doing well, you have the ability to create great ideas. You're calm and you're relaxed and you are carrying things through. Whereas if your liver is having trouble, people tend towards anxiety, maybe depression, irritability, frustration, things like inability to create new ideas. Their lack of motivation is very obvious. These are all things having to do with the liver. So if you're having problems with your liver, you may have any one of those or even more symptoms. However, spring is the time to address those things by nourishing liver function. Acupuncture and Chinese herbs are good for that, but also it is the time to cleanse. And there's various cleanses that can be very helpful. If you have any questions about that, feel free to email me and I can get you more information. Anyway, so thanks. Enjoy your spring, and those are some ideas for spring as far as what you can do dietarily and take care of that liver, because I'm sure you abused it this winter.